You're concentrated on stand-up.
I love stand-up because of the freedom that I get. You know, and on my show, I have freedom. You know, Comedy Central, the reason I'm on Comedy Central as opposed to NBC is because Comedy Central let me do whatever.
Right.
You know, you can kind of get away with whatever you want. So as long as I can do what I want, if someone was like, hey, I want you to be in a movie, but you're gonna play a guy who's like a serial killer, you know, then I'm like, okay, that sounds fun. But I'm not just gonna be in a movie for the sake of being in a movie. You know, I'll just do whatever I want in my career just to keep on having fun. You know, what's the point?
Right.
If you can't enjoy yourself. You know?
I could see you as a serial killer.
Yeah, everyone can. Everyone says it all the time.
Moontower Comedy Festival presents Inside Joke from Austin, Texas. Today on Inside Joke, Todd Barry, Bill Hader, Anthony Jeselnik, and we learn to mingle at the opening party with your hosts, Kerri Lendo and John Merriman.
Hi, it's Kerri Lendo here with Inside Joke, and I'm talking to Todd Barry. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for asking me to stop by.
Exactly. So you have a new podcast.
I do. It just dropped today. I don't know if they say dropped for podcast. I don't really know the lingo or anything about what I'm doing.
No, drop
but yeah,
sounds
it's
right.
on. It's on iTunes. It's called the Todd Barry Podcast, rather than a clever name.
So what can people find on your podcast that they can't find
Right
at
now,
other podcasts?
Oh, on others, probably nothing.
Who are your dream podcast guests?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack
and,
Nicholson.
Abraham Lincoln.
Together?
And the Beatles.
Well, that is better than most podcasts.
Yeah, if I score the Beatles, Pete Holmes is going to be a little nervous.
You might be number one then on iTunes.
I will be number one.
I'm here with Matt Bearden at the Moontower Comedy Festival. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, John. Good first question. I'm glad you're interested. I don't think you're interested in how I'm doing at all. No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's an entry into a conversation.
I understand it.
All of a sudden, I'm doing my act in front of you people. Are you happy now? Is this what you came here for? Me and my hackneyed voices?
Do you think your comedy relates to the more Midwest?
I don't really know what Texas is like because I've only do comedy in Austin.
Yes.
I've never, no other city will I. But yeah.
How would you think you'd fare in like San
Killeen?
Angelo
Yeah,
or Killeen?
I actually will never do that, but if that thought experiment is really scary to do even, because I know that they already don't like straight comics. I don't think that there's anything I can offer them.
Can I mention brand names on here?
Sure.
Okay. I've been Nike's been sending me free stuff starting after they see this.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's great.
So they're taking care of you here. I know there's an awesome cake over there. You got some free Amy's
Yeah,
coupon.
I want to take a bite out of the Bill Hader head of that cake so bad.
Would you break your finger for stand-up?
Yeah.
Just to get on?
I have.
Not Conan, because you've been on Conan, but...
Yeah. But I'll break other people's fingers to get on other shows.
Everyone
Just
here better watch out.
Just putting that out there. So.
You heard it here first at Inside Joke.
That's
Alex
right.
Cole's going to break your fingers.
Fallon, if you're listening, I'm coming for your fingers. Hey, let me ask you a question.
All right.
Let's see how I can do. Hey, John, I think that you have one of the best beards in the city. It's not a question, that's a compliment. I just realized that I can't. I made fun of you for your first question,
Right.
and I...
Yeah, you didn't even ask a question. Mine was a question.
I know.
Ah.
I was a production assistant for a long time, and I was a PA on The Scorpion King, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, the first one, a movie called Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then like little crappy movies, like little movies, like kind of bad action, straight-to-video movies and stuff. And then one day it struck me like I'm doing 18-hour days. You know, I'm not really doing anything creative.
Yeah.
So I started to go and take Second City classes at Second City LA, not the one in Chicago.
Okay.
And through that, doing shows there, that's where I got incredibly lucky because Matt Offerman, Nick Offerman's brother, was in my group, and Nick Offerman, who's married to Megan Mullally, they came to my show, and she saw me and said, "Hey, you're really funny," and she recommended me to Lauren Michaels, and that's essentially how I got. You know, I'm here doing shows now.
That's awesome.
So you have a podcast too, The Champs. Mm-hmm. How do you guys pick your guests? Because it's an eclectic mix. You have had like Too Short. And
yeah, we have two. If you're black, you're pretty much guaranteed.
Listen up, black people.
Yeah, this is hilarious. All right, so there was a guy who there's a guy named T.K. Kirkland who's a black comedian. And I got his number. So I texted somebody, a black guy. I was like, "Hey, what's TK's number?" He texted me back a number. So then I text that number, and someone calls and it's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, who's this? And he's like, this is Steve, man. He's like, I want to be interviewed. And it was just some black dude in Atlanta named Steve who wanted me to interview him because he liked Chappelle's show. In some ways, I wish we had interviewed him because it would have been the dumbest shit ever. But that speaks to how desperate we are for black people.
But there's a cut.
No, Steve, yeah, you got to have done something.
Check this out. This is Ryan Cownie with John Merriman. We're about to mingle.
All right.
Hi, I'm Ryan. What's your name? Brandy. Mingle complete. Number 1. Hi, I'm Ryan Cownie. What's your name? Shane. Hi, I'm Ryan Cownie. What's your name? Jamie.
How's it going?
This is John Merriman. This is the Mingle Show, and we're just mingling. And that's Mingle number 2. Let's move on. Oh, go Cubs. I'm actually from Nebraska. This is a free t-shirt. We're going to skip that mingle. Hey, is this real wool? Mingle 3. Done. I'm Ryan Cownie. We're just going around this party and we're mingling. We're meeting people and mingling. What? I'm good. What's your name?
I'm
Evan. All right, mingle 4 complete. Oh, hey, Kat. Kat's just trying to get in the mingle zone. All right, this is Dustin.
Yeah.
We got to just do the outro, Pat.
Okay, I didn't realize.
If you could just reach around the front. This guy's not getting paid enough.
Wow.
So I think.
Well, that was.
That's how you party.
Basically, I read that very early on, you were in school, made some joke, made a teacher laugh, and that was a light bulb moment for you.
Absolutely. I made a joke. You know, I would be kind of the class clown. I would make jokes. Yeah. And if students would laugh, it was fine, but you get yelled at. Right. If you made the teacher laugh, you couldn't get in trouble. Right. I thought, oh, that's the way to go, is to make it smart enough the teacher laughs, and then it's okay. You're like a part. It's like you're too good to really get in trouble. So all the offensive jokes I make, or all the things when I talk about tragedies, I just try to make it smart enough that people can't really get mad. Like they want to get mad, but they just can't. Like it's you can see their face like start to get upset and then laugh, and that's the best reaction you can get.
Thanks for watching. Tonight at Moontower, don't miss Dana Carvey at the Paramount Theater at 7 o'clock.
Chris Hardwick at 9:45 at the Stateside.
The Closer with Christian Finnegan at 10:30 at the Scottish Rite.
And Amy Schumer at midnight at the Paramount Theater. Check back for new episodes all week.